Q&A mukbang. Let's do this, man. Alright, so today I have a lot of macaroni and cheese because I was in the mood for some macaroni today. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I have a drink which is maza, which means in Hindi enjoy, by the way, and it literally says on the package as well. So without further ado, man, let's get straight into this video. And let's go with the questions. So let's go with the first question is, how's life after high school? Any future plans? Young Sun Tache. Pretty chill, you know, been chilling recently, got a job. Oh, look at that cheese. Got a job. It's not paid, but it's animal rescue, which is amazing. Oh, you put an egg in there. That's cool. That's a great question, man. It actually is pretty good. My future plan is definitely working with animals, since that is something that I've always wanted to do. I just love animals, man. Like simply like that. I don't really like people in general. Look, I wouldn't mind working with people, but I prefer animals over people all day, 24/7. Though, yeah. Good one. Hayden Hetero 04 asks, what was the best ever mukbang you did? My personal opinion, probably the one that has a million views, the steak mukbang. Probably one of the best ones in my opinion. Pete Loy, Dream Car, greetings from Pete. Audi RS6, one of my favorite cars. When's the next roleplay? I wanted to make a roleplay tomorrow, but I need to buy batteries, and the stores are closed at this point, so I can't buy any batteries for a video, so I'll have to do that roleplay for Sunday. Which is good, regardless. Official Rough One asks, how did you learn to work so much for your videos? I mean, the thing is, when it comes to YouTube, you wanting to do something and you really want something, you gotta be motivated for stuff like that. You want to do it. My dad's in the background just chilling. Well, the thing is, my dad's fucking around. The thing is, when it comes to doing YouTube or just something in general, like working, you want to do it. You gotta have this feeling like, I'm gonna wake up every single day. I want to do this. I mean, it takes a long time, you know, getting recognition. It really doesn't come like a one go. People often think, man, YouTube is so easy. At an eventual point, when you have a fan base that are loyal and actually watch each video of you, it tends to get easy. But building up an audience and a fan base is very difficult, because you have to basically convince them that they should love your content. But if they don't, they don't. So Sergio at 2 AM asks, did you move to your new house yet? No, I have not. I am still looking for a house, but I'm just not satisfied enough with what I've found yet. And everything that I do find sells out in one go, or just
sold.
rules.
Sold within 2 hours.
Exactly.
Yo, cheesy face.
Oh fuck, I do actually have cheese. Do you plan on living in the Netherlands your whole life, or are you going to move? My plan is to eventually move and hopefully go to a foreign country. But we shall honestly see what I will do later in my life. You know, I gotta obviously go to school. Well, I don't have to, but I want to go to school to go higher and obviously do other stuff as well. So yeah. Good question. Felix Obeshin asks, what is the first thing you will do when COVID-19 is over? Well, here's the thing. We can do a lot of things in the Netherlands. So we don't really actually have a real lockdown as you have in America or in England or Scotland. So we can do what we want to, basically, within rules, obviously. Do you believe in God? Leo Hall 35 asks. No, I personally don't believe in God. However, I have nothing against people that are religious. You do your thing. I just personally don't believe in God. I haven't been born or raised up religious. But my parents used to, believe it or not. Very strict. Moran Larshaw asks, do you like making ASMR or mukbang videos more? Much love for you, man. Thank you, my virgin. Fuck. I mean, I like them both. But I do prefer the ASMR, because then my creativity really pops out, in my opinion, if I can say so. Well, What are you doing? Oh, man, what are you doing, dude? Fuck's this guy doing? Alright. So Adam Crumpton asks, how do I ask my crush out? Well, that's easy. You kidnap her, man, obviously. Come on, how do you not know that? You kidnap your crush. You don't ask her, you just kidnap her and force her to go out with you.
Swing him by the titties.
Hell yeah, man. Don't do that. That's sexual harassment. Don't actually do that in real life. Trust me.
Drag him back to your cave by the hair.
Okay, my man.
I'm joking.
That's not funny, man. People. Well, I guess it's my humor, bro. Now, all jokes aside, how do you ask your crush out? Fuck, well, you gotta obviously ask her. I mean, fuck, otherwise you can't ask her out. You gotta be confident. You know, don't be thinking of things before you say like, oh man, before I say this, let me pre-learn it. No, just go with the flow. Just ask her out, man. Don't be shy. You can either get a yes or no, but asking her definitely determines if it's a yes or a no. Am I gonna buy the PS5? Frankito914 asks no. Probably not, man. Looking at the price, and in general, I don't play a lot of games, so it's kind of a waste of money, I say. But now, will they want you to ask who is the girl who was in your bed? That will be Emma, believe it or not. Someone I met up 2 weeks ago. Really, really nice person.
You had a damn girl in your bed?
Yes, I did. You met her, my man. Don't be fucking around. You met her.
I know she was in your bed.
Oh.
We need to talk after this video.
She pregnant. Hey, now, trust me, I ain't sticking my nothing. No, I'm still a virgin. Don't get me wrong. Listen to my words, trust me. Now, her name is Emma. She doesn't mind getting seen in the video. She's really chill though. And we're gonna link up very, very soon. Hopefully next week, maybe, but depends on what she has to do, school-wise and some other stuff. So we have to see, man. This macaroni sucks. It's not even good, man. God damn it, Dad, you suck. Just kidding. I love you, my man. What is my favorite brand of shoe? Well, here's the thing. Well, actually, that's not true. I think Skechers is the only brand that actually focuses on shoes, right? I don't know. ASMR channels you like to watch? Well, I in general don't really watch a lot of ASMR channels, but I think his name is SRP ASMR. His videos are fucking good, my man. It's something about the goddamn microphone. This microphone is... I think he uses a Rode microphone, but... Goddamn, whatever the guy uses, man. I love his videos. Like, legit, man. He's one of the only ASMRs I really actually watch once in a while. Are you going to stick with YouTube? What are your plans for the years to come? Well, the thing is... I want to work with animals.
You could become the boss of the seal sanctuary.
Well, not like that. I don't go to, nah. The thing is with me, I want to actually go outside in the world, like in the foreign world country, and actually save like wildlife, lions, like animals that are unfortunately one day highly likely going to be extinct, which I want to save. But it's just something with animals, man. I've always had a heart for animals. I really have always had love for animals since the beginning, basically, when I was born. Well, not since I was born, but I grew up with animals. So, my dad grew up with animals. I grew up with animals. We got 2 dogs. We got 2 cats as well. So I want to do that, man. I want to go outside the world, explore and save animals. It doesn't necessarily have to be wildlife. David Morvick asks, your favorite song from The Woo? Rest in peace, Pop Smoke, man, King of New York. For those who don't know, Woo is basically Bloods and Crips mixed into one set. They have different organizations stuff, but fuck, man, I don't know. It's really difficult. A lot of his songs I love. To be fair, the song that I actually don't listen to at all, even though it's his most popular song, his most well known, is Dior. I just find Christopher Walken probably his best one. So now, we go slide, bow. Just something about that song, man. It just makes me all turned up every time. It's definitely one of my favorite songs. Dior is just something I don't... It's got nothing to do with it blowing up. I mean, fuck, awesome that it blew up film, right, Post Smoke. But Christopher Walken, it's just got a different vibe. That's really like an aggressive kind of music when you go outside and you're just gonna do some weird shit, something like that. Oh fuck, this thing is sharp, man. Why do they make these things? I'm not kidding. It's like a goddamn knife, man. It's really sharp. Have you noticed any positive? Damn, the English is broken in these things. Sorry, man. Have you noticed anything positive from eating vegetarian besides not eating animals? Yeah, I think maybe healthier in general. I think I don't really know. I haven't really been paying attention to that. Your favorite restaurant right now? Fuck, have to be Mackie D's, man. One of the best. The reason why, because Mackie D's is literally the only restaurant that I know of that actually sells vegetarian food. No food that is suitable for vegetarians. Fortunately, like when you go to KFC, there's fuck all for vegetarians. If you're vegan, my man, you don't go to fast food restaurants. You go buy vegan shit. But for vegetarians, we got a KFC in the neighborhood, but not like 20 minutes away. But they don't have anything vegetarian except fries. And I'm like, my man, I'm not gonna go to fucking Rotterdam to get some vegetarian chicken. Are you mad? I don't know. It kind of irritates me when McDonald's does the exact same thing. I thought, these veggie nuggets, right? They're gonna be there forever. Apparently, they were just for a limited time. I'm like, what's the point of limiting them, my man? And now you can only get them in that kids menu. Like that's ridiculous. I'm not gonna pay $5 just to get some veggie nuggets. You mad? What do you want to study now that you finish school? To be honest, man, I haven't really considered studying like university. It just, man, what are you doing all the time? Yeah, I mean, it's good. Man, fuck off, dude. Oh man, the guy's irritating sometimes. Jesus, dude, I can't record nothing normal nowadays. I'm just joking, alright, but sometimes he does get a bit on my nerves. But he's my dad. I get on his nerves, but trust me. Oh man, what was the question? Oh yeah, I am not really that big of a school fan, like book nerd, like my dad used to be. Big fan of reading and stuff, but I personally don't like school that much. Even though, yes, it is very important education. Fuck, it's super important for getting a job. Trust me, you need to finish school. But it personally isn't something that makes me happy. Let me say like it's not something I love doing, and that's why this year I've chosen not to go to any schools because I wanted to basically explore outside on what I would like. And before I go to any school, I would like to gain experience, like working experience, since I've never actually had a job. So what I'm trying to say is I've never actually worked a day in my life for a boss until last week, but I haven't met the fucking owner, so which is fantastic because it's volunteer work, right? But so far from what I've experienced, it's pretty cool. You know, I mean, hey, it's cool. Yeah, the fact that I don't get paid, you can't call it a job, really. I know, but I don't care. Like I said, if I wanted to get paid, I would have done obviously something different. But this is just something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and it just was kind of missing. Fuck, I just like, man, fuck, man, school's all cool, but I really want to do something. Like, all jokes aside, man, at work I'm learning more. I'm learning more about my work than I've learned at school in some categories, if you get what I mean. Like some things you learn better than school, because at school they don't really teach you. That's what a lot of people say, and I have to agree. At school they don't teach you how to make money at school. They teach you the basic, which we often always say as kids, that's fucking pointless. There's no point. We're not going to use it later. Yeah, the chances that you will use it is super slim, but the day you need it, you're educated, and you know about it to talk about it. So that's the reason we go to school, because education is super important, man. But unfortunately, not everyone has the chance of education. Like we often complain, like, school sucks. Imagine how these other kids would feel in these other countries that have no school, that have never actually experienced school, that have such a small chance of getting a job later because they've never been able to go to school because they haven't had the equal chance like we have had. We can go to school, yet we complain about it. While we should actually be grateful, because fuck, we should be grateful for education regardless what you think about it or not. It's our future on the line, man. Not everyone can experience that, so you gotta be grateful for this. Well, it's not a small thing; it's a pretty big thing, education. So yeah, that's why. But hey, look, man. I'm gonna end this mukbang video. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A video regardless. Tomorrow on the ASMR channel, I was gonna, like I said, post a roleplay, but I have to buy batteries, and unfortunately all the stores are closed. But regardless, I still hope you guys enjoy this mukbang Q&A, and I will see you in the next mukbang. Thank you for everyone for questions. Obviously, I also said on my Snapchat, give me some questions, but literally like a thousand people seen it, only 3 people questioned. It's alright, kind of weird, but it is what it is, I suppose. But I'll check you later, and let me show you this. Hey, that shit looks good, man. Mac and cheese, iconic food. Anyways, I'll check you later, man. Peace out. Stay safe.